Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to our first ever Minecraft Let's Play series on this channel. We are going to be playing Project Ozone 3, which as you can tell is a skyblock type of modded Minecraft. I've never played this mod pack before, but I do love skyblock. So, let's dive right into it. So what is Project Ozone 3? Well, as we can see from the start here, we have a quest book. What is a quest book? It's going to help us and it's going to walk us all along through this channel through all of these different quest lines. And as you can see, we have alpha, beta, gamma, delta, so forth and so on. Each one of these has 1 to 2 different mods inside of them, like immersive engineering, thermal expansion. Over here we have our armor. We have a really cool way of creating armor in this game. We've got big reactors, big solar power. The Twilight Forest is in this mod pack. We've got some powered crystals, dank nulls, which we'll be taking a look at in a while. We've got magic mods like Embers Rekindled, mystical agriculture, which will be really cool. Shelving units, which I'm really looking forward to. A few episodes down the line. We also have Lordcraft, Abyssal Craft and Blood Magic. Of course, we have AE2, Applied Energistics, which will be our storage mod later on. But yeah, there's a lot to get going, so let's get right into it. So to start off, we actually can open up our quest book using the grave button, as you can see, so we won't be needing this anymore. Also, we have the open computers manual in inventory. We've got the Lexica Botania, which is specifically for Botania because we are playing Garden of Glass, which is just to help us. Now, the other thing that we have is an ability bottle. This, when you log into this, if you want to play along with me, it's going to give you a random ability here. You can turn in your player levels and get this. This is strength. We don't need it at this moment. I think I'd rather have the levels, so as long as we can stay alive, right? So, let's get into our quests. So the first thing is we have random acts of kindness in this mod pack, which we'll be calling RAK. So this is how we get our starting material. We have 1 diamond, 1 oak sapling, 6 dirt, and 5 random acts of kindness. So here we go. What can we do with random acts of kindness? We can turn them in. We can see we have an, whatever that type of sword is, an epiolatry. And it has looting 3, sharpness 3, and auto smelt, and smite 3 on it. And then you have all these other things. Another thing that's really cool is a creative flight totem with 768 RAK. So hopefully we can work towards that pretty soon here. We'll just be saving it up till then. So as we can see here in the alpha tab, we can either get started by creating cobblestone or wood. Now, we could start with the wood, but I like to do the cobblestone first so that we have a larger surface area. So what does it say? The first thing it says is shift right click grass and dirt to obtain pebbles, then craft into cobblestone. So let's go ahead and do that. So I'll go ahead and we'll shift right click, and what you can see is we get a bunch of these pebbles. So I'm going to go and collect a bunch of these pebbles and we will be right back. Alright guys, we are back, and it is almost turning nighttime already because I just mined up 4 stacks of pebbles. Now if we look here, we need to turn this into 64 cobblestone. So, if we do it here, I just put 4 right there, and I can make 1 cobblestone. So we did it perfectly so that we can get 4 stacks, or 1 stack of cobblestone. So, there we go. We got 1 stack of cobblestone. Now let's go grow us a tree so that we can get a crafting table. And yes, the twerk mod is on if you're not familiar with that. You just hold shift or spam shift, and the faster you click, the faster the tree will grow. So once we get this huge tree that didn't need to spawn all harvested up, we can make us a crafting table, and we can go ahead and expand our base just a little bit. Boom. Make us a furnace. And the rest of this will gladly go to expanding our base so that we don't have to worry about dying. So I'll tell you what, guys, I will just go ahead and expand this base a little bit more. I think I'm going to need some more cobblestone, and we will be right back. Alright, guys, we're back, and I did realize that we do not want to make this too big because we don't want to have any monsters spawn. So we're going to keep it about this size. One thing is that we should be making a crook, because a crook will give us a higher chance of getting saplings. Now, we do have ore excavation on, and I totally didn't hit that with the crook. Oh boy. But, oh well, we got some saplings anyways. I'm going to ore excavate the rest of this wood, like I should have been doing, and I forgot that ore excavation is not on. The hotkey for ore excavation, I have it set to control, but let's look and see reset. Yes, that's exactly what I thought. It's going to be the grave key. So, there you go. Now you know. So we're just going to go ahead and replant the saplings, twerk it, take our crook it. This is going to give us silkworms and more oak saplings. And or excavate this wood. And we're just going to keep doing that for a long time. I need to make some chests here. Don't know why I'm not doing it in my crafting table. Let's go ahead and keep making some chests. There we go. Alright. Need my furnace too. So we've got a furnace and crafting table. And that's going to do for us. So we'll claim this. Now, what do we need for our wood age? We're going to need 3 more apples. Awesome. That's easy enough. Let's go ahead and twerk us a tree. And boom. We're going to crook this. Oh. As you can see, you really should be using these crooks. I'm going to make myself a few of them. Bloop bloop. 5 should be good. Alright. Or excavate the wood. So while I'm doing this, let's talk about this series. So for this series, we are going to be playing Skyblock, and we also have other modes, such as normal mode, Titan mode, Kappa mode, and Mythic mode. I know a lot of people play Kappa mode because it's, I think, the hardest. I haven't played this mod pack before, so I do want to run through it in normal, but we can talk, and then afterwards maybe I'll do it in Kappa mode. I know that a lot of the recipes change, but all the quest lines stay the same. We are going to be going for 100% completion of the quests in Project Ozone 3, which I'm super excited for, and I hope that you are too. Oh man, these crooks do not last very long, and we are not getting very many apples, which is sad. Luckily, we haven't had to eat any apples yet, so we are not getting any further away from our goal, but nonetheless, still not very exciting. Hopefully I don't fall off here anytime soon. And we get 1 more apple, it looks like. Still not enough, so we're going to have to keep going. Bloop bloop. We got a beautiful sunrise at least. That's good. Oh, 1 more apple. Can we get 1 more out of this big tree? Let's see. Get to a place where we can. And we get the apple. Perfect. So, wood age is completed. Oh man. what do we do now? We can do hunting dimension, mob farming. Let's not do that next. But I do want to get into these bonsais pretty shortly. I also really need to get into sieving. That makes the most sense. But I think once we get the sieves, well, okay, I think we have to. So let's get the silk. So I think that's easy enough for us to do. All we have to do is chop down this tree and grow a new one. Once we grow a new one, we'll take these silkworms, get out of here, take the silkworms, and we will just take one to infest this tree, and we'll just wait here. Thank gosh we have apples. So while we're waiting on that, I am going to make us some charcoal so that we can actually cook these apples, and I'll show you why here in a second. How are we doing? We're almost done. Once these things turn gray instead of white, you know that's when they're done. So I think we're good. Let's take this crook and boom. That should give us a lot of 55 string. Awesome. Boop, boop, boop. Alright, I think that's quest complete for us. So now we can move on to our sieves. So how do we create a sieve? We need 2 sticks, 1 slab, or 4 planks, 2 sticks, and 1 slab. That's easy enough. And our string mesh is just going to be 9 string. So let's get our slab, couple of sticks. I'll make a couple of these. One tip is that you will want to make a couple of these because you can do up to, I believe it's a 1 stack at a time of sieving, which makes it a lot faster because at the beginning of the game, this is a very slow and tedious process that you do not want to be doing constantly. So let me move this crafting table. Alright, we got 4 of those. Let's go ahead and cook up these apples so that we can eat. Really cool thing, we started with the slime island, so that's awesome as well. Starting with the slime island is going to be great because we will need that. So yeah, as you can see, an apple is a half a bar of hunger, whereas if we cook it, we have actually 8, which is awesome. And I don't know, oh, I know exactly how I got 8 more string mesh from that. That's perfect. Alright, so we've got some cooked apples, and that's awesome. So now, let's go, how do we do this? Oh, we're going to need to make clay. How do I make clay? Nothing that looks like it has to do with that. Let's see what we have. Wooden crucible does not need a heat source to convert leaves and saplings into water. Okay, so we need this to make water. Right-click dust into water. How do we make dust? Let's see here. Dust. Here we go. We make dust from sand. We're going to make sand. I believe it's from gravel. And gravel from cobblestone. There we go. So we're going to need a hammer. We're going to start off with a stone hammer because we can. 2 sticks and 2 pieces of cobblestone. Seems easy enough to me. 2 sticks. And we'll make 2 of these because I believe these will go fast. Perfect. Let's just do this 1 stack of cobblestone. Being careful not to go to a place where we're going to vein mine our entire base. I hope that doesn't happen. I don't believe that it does it to adjacent blocks, but I guess we'll find out here. Hopefully we're left with more than just the grass beneath us. And of course, it did not do what we have to do. So we'll have to rebuild that in a little bit once we're done. Luckily, we have a grass pad underneath us. Alright, perfect. Let's just do the rest. 2, 3, and one more. Alright. Stone hammer, or excavate that, and we're good. Perfect. Alright, so let's just take one piece of gravel and let's turn it in all the way into dust for now. I know we're going to need more than that, but for now we have one piece of dust. Now what else did we need here? We need to make our wooden crucible, which looks like it's just basically a sieve, but with logs, so we'll do that. Let's see here, more of these. We need these in sticks. We're going to need a slab. And there we go. We've got a wooden crucible. And we also need a wooden barrel, which is going to be 6 wood planks and 1 slab. We can do that. That's easy. Alright, cool. And I also see we have 2 glass bottles that might help us to move water into one place to another. So, let's check. Tell you what, guys, I'm going to fix all of our cobblestone here, and I'll be right back. Alright, so I have fixed our base here from our mistake. Now, let's see, how are we going to make this clay? So, if I convert leaves and saplings into water, so I think if I just put saplings in here, yep, it looks awesome. And maybe we can use our water bottles. Oh man, this is going to be slow, but we're going to be able to use our water bottles to fill up this bucket, or our wooden barrel, with water. So, we're just going to go and click this until it's all the way full every single time. And it looks like we actually have 2 buckets of water in here, so we should be good. Alright, there we go. And put our dust in, and it turned into clay. Perfect. So, we're going to need 1 more of those. Inventories. So, let's just go ahead and hammer down. And we have sand. And sand turns into dust. And last piece of dust, and boom, 2 pieces of clay. Go ahead and claim our reward. Now, I'm going to go straight down to bonsai pots because the hopping bonsai plant, or hopping bonsai pot, is actually going to grow trees for us, so we don't have to worry about food, wood, leaves, anymore. It's even going to give us sticks and stuff like that. So how do we make a bonsai pot? It's going to be 5 bricks, which is just clay, and perfect. We have all of that. So I'm going to take this charcoal because I just remembered a thing about modded Minecraft. Yep, awesome. We're going to use these tiny charcoal chunks because it's going to be more fuel efficient, and we're just going to do what we can because we don't want to waste currently. And of course that's going to give us an actual additions manual. Let's start to put some things into our chest here that we don't need right now. Juicer is really cool. If we get any other types of fruits, we can use that. Dirt, I bet, is going to be very important in this mod pack. Oh, diamond. I guess we'll use that. Now, I am actually going to start to sift. And the reason I'm going to start to sift is because I think that we need flint mesh. How do we make flint? Flint, flint, flint. I think there's an easier way than this that might give us some more things. Yes, here we go. So if we sift gravel, it's going to give us flint. Hold on. 3 to 1, that's 33% chance. Sieving it gives me a 12.5. What's this rock candy? No, I think we'll just turn... Hold on a second. Open hand. Let's just turn these... 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. How many do we need of these? 12? Boom. Let's do that. Look at that. 2 flint stiffen mesh. Now, our flint stiffen mesh, we can sieve, believe, gravel to make us coal, flint, all these awesome ores that are going to be very important for us. Perfect. So, do I get my reward here? Yes, I do. Let's see how this is. Let's see if we can get our hopping bonsai. Bonsai pot. There we are. And how do we make a hopping bonsai? We'll just need a hopper, so a chest and 5 iron. I believe we get the iron from our flint stiffen mesh. So, I guess that's what's next, right? And I put normal mesh in there. So, let's get a flint stiffen mesh. Perfect. Now, I'm just going to go ahead and get the rest of this. And notice when I do one, I get both. So, we're just going to keep doing this until we get all of the iron that we need. And I will see you as long as it worked. Yep. I guess I'll just keep you along for the ride. There's no need. I don't think this is actually going to take too long. We're doing 2 at a time here. As long as I can get... Well, what do I do? How do I make iron ingots? Furnace. There it is. I think an iron ore chunk, which we need 4 to make 1. So this is 5 iron. So for now, I think that's all the iron that we need in order to make this hopping bonsai so that we can stop worrying so much about trees. Because now, right now, that way we don't have to multitask. Perfect. I'm going to make another double chest. For our hopping bonsai pots while we wait. And, alright, let's see here. Come on. Bam, there we go. Alright, let's look. Okay. We've got a hopper. We've got a bonsai pot. We've got a hopping bonsai pot. That should give us a quest complete. There it is. We'll claim that. And we will go set up our hopping bonsai pot right here. So, hopping bonsai pot there. If I go and I take a piece of dirt and 1 sapling, we don't want to lose those. I believe we should be growing a tree just like this. And when it's done growing, it's going to empty right here into this chest. Oh man, still growing. Boom, wood, and the most important thing right now is that we got some apples. So we'll go ahead, oh, that's a crafting table. We'll go ahead and put our apples in there. And I'll tell you what guys, I'm just going to sift the rest of this gravel, and we'll be right back. And we're back. So I went ahead, I finished off the rest of the gravel that we had in our inventory, and I just went ahead and smelted all the iron. Some other things that we got some nickel, silver, copper, lead, aluminum, tin, gold, and platinum. So I think the gold will be useful here soon. Copper is always good when we play modded Minecraft, but really right now I think what we're after is all this iron. So the first thing that I see here is our iron stiffened mesh. And what? It just takes 6 iron. And I think what that does is actually makes iron 100% drop chance. Whereas in the flint stiffened mesh, the iron for gravel, oh, it's also 100% drop chance, but maybe some of the other stuff is higher? Not exactly sure. Or maybe, is there a chance maybe for, diamonds and emeralds, because that's going to be good. So, we're going to go ahead and make the iron stiffened mesh, and then I think we will see what happens after that. Whoop, bloop, bloop. And we've got 2 iron stiffened mesh. We'll go ahead and claim quest complete on that. And what's left, we have diamond stiffened mesh. Oh gosh, 6 diamonds each. And how much do we get from sifting gravel? A less than 1% chance. So it looks like we're going to be a while in the diamond stiffened mesh. What we can do is our iron furnace. And maybe, well, we could wait on that. That's not super important yet. But the iron furnace we can do. So I'm going to put this here. And I think I probably, let's see here. Let's see if I can do this without hurting myself. Or breaking the rest of our base is always a good thing as well. Oh, that's going to hurt if we do that. Oh gosh. Okay, guys, I'll be right back. I might have to make a pickaxe. Alright, so I finished that. We had to make a pickaxe in order to get that adjacent block out of the way. We're just going to go ahead and mine this gravel and see if it's enough to make this iron furnace. If not, then we may have to do it in the next episode because we are almost out of time, guys. It's crazy. It's our first episode and we are already almost done with it. So we are almost there. Let's see, how much did it give us? It gave us 18. Is that enough? That's 20. And I don't think so. But we might have 2 pieces of iron left. Oh man, we are 1 away. Oh man. Alright, you know what? Let's go ahead and shift right click and we're going to get us some because I really want to get us an iron furnace. I think that might be enough here. Let's see. We're just going to go straight up to... Hopefully this doesn't hurt too bad and we're good. Alright, let's go ahead and finish this off. We only need 4, so I think we're good right there. And we'll finish it off. Let's see. And we've got 5 more iron, which will give us 1 more. Alright, let's see. 6, 7, 8. I think we're good. And then we'll go ahead and pick up this piece, this furnace here. Right after, and that should give us the iron furnace. Alright. Let's make sure. There we go. And what does this iron furnace do? So our iron furnace says cook time 170. I'm not sure how much better that is, but hopefully it's a lot. Ooh, furnace upgrades. Let's see, efficiency, speed, liquid fuel, electric fuel, maybe way down the line, or processing upgrade. Okay, and processing upgrade. Doubles output. This one looks good. And, okay. Well, we're not going to be able to get to that, guys. But that's all for today. I hope you had fun. I know I did. This is hopefully going to be a regular upload for me. If you liked, please like, comment, and subscribe. And we will see you next time, guys. Oh, yeah.